Hey guys, awsomeswagg80 here, back with another show review. I haven't done a review in a long time, and I thought, why not get back to it? So today, um, yesterday I just finished watching this show on HBO Max, called Primal, and I first learned about this show with a YouTube video by what's his name, Wild Spartans. I barely watch this video, not gonna lie, but that one was interesting because we're like, oh, a new show that you gotta watch right now. No clickbait.
I like your coat.
Gone wrong, gone sexual, you know. And I was interested, and he said that if you don't like the show with the first episode, then you're probably not gonna like the show at all. And I watched the first episode, I gave it a try, and I really liked it. I enjoyed it very, very much. The whole season was amazing. One of the aspects that I really like about the show is that they almost never speak. There's like almost not a single word spoken until the end, of course, but I'll talk about that later. There's almost not a single word spoken, and all of the story has to be told with the visuals, which I love. How you can tell the story using the visuals. I know you can tell a good story with just the visuals, but the way that this series does it is so amazing. My favorite episodes are, I think, episode 3, A Cold Death with the Mammoths, and then another episode with the witches or whatever they are. And the way that they can convey emotions, what they're thinking, like not even the human, like the animals, like what they are thinking, what they could be saying in their minds, and to each other with like body movements and all that. It's amazing. And Cold Death was like my first experience with like that visual storytelling, like seeing the mammoths, they're like, oh my god, they killed one of our own, and like, oh my fucking god, you motherfucking son of a bitch, why'd you kill our old peepaw mammoth guy? We're gonna beat your fucking ass. And then when the guy gave him the tusk, and they were like, all right, we chill now, we about to hit out. I was like so confused, like, what? I thought you wanted to beat their asses because they killed your old peepaw elephant grandpa mammoth thing, and now you're just chilling out, just vibing out because they gave you his tusk back. And then the end of the episode, when I realized that they were gonna take him to the little burial death place so they can finally put him at rest. By taking that tusk there, they can like finally complete their journey. It was like so impactful. I was like, holy shit, I understand everything now. Oh my god. Oh, shiver me timbers. And then the one with the witches or whatever they are, that one was also really good. That one was really sad with how that witch person thingy, I don't know what to call them. She like went back in time and saw their stories with the T-Rex and the guy, and then seeing how she also lost her daughter, I don't know. And then her sacrificing herself to help them because she like feels for them and all that. And then when she goes to heaven and she sees her son slash daughter or whatever, that was really sad. I really like that episode. One episode I'm gonna say that wasn't really the best was the one with the night sleeper or something, night crawler or something, Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal, Nightcrawler. No, something like that. I felt like the bad guy, the bad dinosaur in that one was kind of anticlimactic. They built it up like slicing dinosaurs in half, ripping their guts out with like a single slice, and then they just easily defeat him in like a minute or so, just by like surrounding it in fire and just burning it up that easily. You built it up like this like menacing thing, and then boom, he's just dead. I felt that was a bit of their cheapest episode. I think my least favorite. And a thing about this series is that the shift from the first few episodes to the last few episodes to the last episodes is like, what the fuck? Like the first few episodes, like, oh, dinosaurs and more dinosaurs, and like they fight. The dinosaurs fight because bad guy dinosaur is eating the other dinosaurs, and people win. That's bad. And then they come out with giant bats and spider, and I was like, okay, that's a bit too far, but I mean, it makes sense. And then they have a zombie brachiosaurus terrorizing everybody. A giant zombie brachiosaurus terrorizing our two heroes. And then the very next episode, they have witches and magic. And I'm like, what the fuck? How do we go to this? I mean, I'm not complaining. These are very cool. The Brachiosaurus episode was really cool. That had a great villain. The Brachiosaurus and all that. And then the witches with the sad story and all that. I mean, they were great episodes, but like, how the fuck did we get here? What the hell? And then the last episode with like, what, Mila or something? I was like, oh, so we went from up there to down here. And I was like, oh, this is kind of anticlimactic, like the Night Sleeper episode. But then at the end, when it like showed like the scorpions thingies and them taking her away, and then maybe teasing to the next season. Oh my god, I'm really excited for the next season if they're gonna have one. They have to have one. Come on. I thought that was good. I thought that was a good way to end off the season, you know, with a little cliffhanger to the next season and everything. And with the guy finally speaking, that was pretty cool. I was like, oh my god, he said a word, he said her name, oh my god, shiver me timbers, but in my backside and call me a biscuit. You know, I know it's just like nothing very spectacular, but like he said a word, and I'm like, oh my god, he vocalized, and you know, yeah, that's pretty cool. That was a good ending to the series. I know I'm talking about the story and everything, but the visuals that help with the visual storytelling are also pretty good. You know, when I first saw the first episode and it said Cartoon Network at the end, I was like, oh, this is a show on Cartoon Network? I never remember seeing this. I would have loved to see this. And then with the Rage of the Ape Man episode, I was like, oh, okay, now I understand why this was definitely 100% not on Cartoon Network. Because, like, the guy was, like, ripping monkeys in half. He was, like, beating them and they exploded. I was like, their guts and everything were everywhere. And, like, the animation on all of that was amazing. And, of course, the way they could tell stories with body language and what they're thinking. But the animals and everything is also really good. Yeah. Some of the parts where they're like running through trees, especially on the Night Sleeper killer thingy episode, I don't really like that. I thought it was a little bit confusing at times when you're in first person and they're walking through trees and everything, running through trees and everything. I thought that was a bit iffy, but the rest of the episodes were amazing. The animation was amazing. The zombie brachiosaurus animation was also amazing with all the little dingies, like, and all that stuff, you know, like the blisters and goo and everything, and yeah. But yeah, the animation in the whole season was amazing. And anyways, putting Primal, GenndyTartakovsky'sPrimal's Primal on the swagometer, I give Primal like, man, I don't know. It's a really good show, but I don't really know. Let me think about this for a bit. Maybe a 94%? 94% on the swagometer. I think maybe if I enjoyed the Nightcrawler, did Episode a bit more. It could have been a 100%. Yeah, it's not just a Night Sleeper episode. There's a few bits here and there that were like a bit iffy, but they didn't subtract from the show. They were just like you didn't really pay much attention to it. But that Night Sleeper episode kind of it wasn't the best in my opinion. But yeah, 94%. It would have been 100% if that Nightcrawler Jake Gyllenhaal episode was better. But yeah, that is it for today's Awesome Swag 80s show review of Genndy Tartakovsky's Primal on HBO Max, which is really good. It's really good. You should go watch it. More reviews coming soon. Who knows? I don't know. I really don't know. I've been getting kind of lazy on these YouTube videos. But yeah, that's it for today's Awesome Swag 80s show review. I shall see you guys later. Mandatory kiss on thine cheek. Alright, see you guys later. Bye.